Hello, Mithril here once again, getting back to Cuphead, and I just noticed the stage I thought we were going to be doing today is still blocked off. Well, that's disappointing. You're gonna need some tips if you want to keelhaul these deadbeats. Start by mixing up your weaponry. Can't expect all your arms to work the same on every foe. Mix and match, landlubbers, that's what I say. Indeed true. I've at least been kind of figuring that out more and more. So I guess let's go here. Captain Brineybeard in Shootin' and Lootin'. So the main thing I remember about this fight is it's a really bad one for Chaser because it'll go after that barrel at the top of the screen, which doesn't actually take any damage. So basically you're just wasting shots if your Chaser goes after that. Okay, pretty simple to get all the needed parries in this stage anyway. Okay. Yeah, he can call different things to come and help him. And I don't remember all the tells. Okay, firing cannonballs now. And missed a parry. Came a little faster than I was expecting it to. Yeah, the squid just inks up the screen and makes it a little bit darker. I think there's something else he can summon during that phase, and I forget what it is. I knew that was coming. Ha 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 ha! So we made it to the final phase, at least. So far, this one doesn't seem so bad. And again, during the early phases, Captain Brineybeard gives you a lot of chances to parry. The variable rate of fire, though, that's something to be cautious about. I think the barrel can even block your shots. I know there is one other thing that he can summon, and I forget what it is or what the cue is for it. The dogfish aren't too terribly bad. The squid, I don't think it can actually damage you at all. Yeah, the dogfish, I think, they get foretold by the periscope coming up. Okay, when he does that, duck. Man, those spiraling shots, they mess with me so much. So, everything in this fight, it feels easy until that final phase. Then shot types get employed that I'm not really good at dealing with. And just in general, it gets pretty hectic. Okay, the squid. Yeah, that's basically all the squid can do. Shark! That's the other one. Okay, it's easy to get trapped by that one. I feel like I want to keep going just because I've got to get used to that final phase. Yeah, you can just take out the dogfish if you want. Oh, those spiraling shots, man. It's something that on the outset, it looks so simple to deal with, and it probably is, really. It's just not something I'm generally good with. Like, there are a lot of Wily machines that employ that kind of a shot type, and it always just messes me up. Let's just go ahead and get a fail quote here. You can't even actually run into the boat. That's kind of hilarious. You have to be trying to get hit by him at this point. Your skills be like me buried treasure, just a myth.
Here's a real high-class bout, and begin.
Dogfish. Okay, starting in with the cannonballs. Kinda just wanted to get that EX in while I was sure I could hit with it. Okay, duck for the laser. I was trapped. Okay, yeah, I can get through this phase pretty quickly. It's just being mindful of that barrel when I go to duck the laser. Yeah, no problem on time. All we missed was that 1 HP. Blast! Very doable, though. Okay, that also doesn't open the path I really wanted opened. I guess we have to go another direction for that. But anyway, we got the soul contract. Now to get through this without getting hit. Again, it doesn't seem like it should be too bad. It's pretty much just positioning of that barrel. It's easy to underestimate that thing. And not getting hit by that. Missed that parry. Dogfish. That wasn't something I could parry. That was, but I missed it.
Here's a real high-class bout. You're up.
Trapped again.
Good day for us. It's on.
Okay, that's 2. Okay, more than enough parries. Gonna go ahead and get in an EX attack just to make sure that I'm done with that. But why are the dogfish riding a submarine? I feel like that's a valid question. Those spiraling shots.
This match will get red hot. You're up.
For the most part, it's a pretty straightforward fight. It still doesn't mean you can really expect it to be that easy, though. There are just various little things he can do to mix things up, like the variable fire from the octopus gun he's got.
A great slam and then it's on.
Sometimes it's just a single shot, sometimes 3 in a row, sometimes 2. I'm not sure if there's a true tell to that. Maybe it's more just a total of shots he uses in at one time before stopping? I'm not really sure. Squid incoming and got hit with that anyway.
Here's a real high-class.
And also that was a shark, not a squid. I can't English today. Okay, shark incoming. Shark incoming again. Really, I get hit with that?
This match will get red hot. It's on.
Overall, the squid just doesn't really seem to do much. Like, it obscures the screen a little bit, but it isn't really that bad. I know I hit parry.
A brawl is surely brewing. It's on.
I don't think that actually connected.
Here's a real high-class bout. And begins.
Because the thing is, I still have Lobber set as my second weapon. I don't think this is a particularly good fight for it, but for the most part, I don't really think there's anything I need here beyond charge. I just can't really see any other shot type being particularly useful in this fight. Forgot he summoned 4 of those.
This match will get red hot. Now go.
And for some reason that time, I almost expected a 5th. Wow, I was not paying attention at all.
A brawl is surely brewing. Here goes.
I'm also not really sure what it is with the squid that sometimes you take it out, but it manages to obscure things anyway. Not really sure what defines that. Didn't quite jump in time.
A great slam and then it's on.
While not quite a one-to-one, he definitely does remind me of Bluto just in his overall looks. I don't think Bluto had either an eye patch or a red nose or anything like that. Or a peg leg. I mean, he wasn't a pirate, he was a sailor like Popeye, I believe. It's been a super long time since I've seen any of those. That laser does go on for a while, so you definitely have to be sure that you're away from the barrel for that. But I think we might have done it. There we go. And perfect score. So yeah, not the fight I was expecting to do today, but it still went pretty smoothly overall. It's one of those days where I didn't really feel too much like recording, but didn't have enough of a reason to not record, so I wanted to go ahead and do it, but for the most part this still went pretty smoothly and I enjoyed myself. Overall, this fight, it has a lot of tells to it if you know what to look for. The biggest problem for me was just not really paying attention sometimes. Pretty much everything that went wrong here, it felt like my fault. None of it felt like the fault of the game. The spiral shots, like I said, those are just always a weakness for me. It's something about just trying to track where they are. It's weird, they are one of the most pattern-based types of attacks out there, but they can definitely cause me trouble. See just about any Wily machine ever. So yeah, that's where we're going to call it for now. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you're enjoying the series so far, and I shall see you again next time. Until then, fare thee well. Dig that smooth jazz.